Enren, and I'm a proud member to welcome you here in Nepal. Uh, the last face-to-face APAN was supposed to happen in Nepal in 2020. Unfortunately, COVID took us a gap, and after years, we are meeting here in Nepal. So we initiate this program. We have our Honorable Minister, Rekha Sharma ji, and we had our Secretary for Ministry of Education, Science and Technology with us in this evening. To initiate this program, to have some kind of formality, but keeping it informal as well, I would take a due request from all the participants and our dignitaries here to allow me to host this session in both ways. दुवै प्रक्रियामा मलाई यो आजको सेसनलाई अलिकति फर्मलमा र अलिकति इन्फर्मलमा यो एपानको स्ट्रक्चर अलिकति इन्फर्मलमा तर फर्मलमा हामी जाने प्रयास गर्छौं त्यसको लागि मैले हजुरसँग अनुमति मागे म्याम धन्यवाद नाउ वेलकम अन द dais Sir Jilang Wang, chairperson of APAN in this opening plenary as the chair of this session. Jilang Wang, thank you. Thank you, sir. To request our chief guest, Honorable Rekha Sharma ji, Ministry of Communication and IT, Government of Nepal, to join on the dais. Dhanyawad, ma'am. Hazulai. It's so nice to have you here. And we have been informed that the cabinet is there at 3, so we might have her for a certain duration only. So we have little bit changes in the schedule. So that's the urgency that we have. So I will try to be, we will try to have as much her time as possible here with the audience here. Thank you, ma'am. I'm being informed that the Ministry of Education and Science and Technology, Shriman Bajracharya is on the way. We will be onboarding her while the moment she is here. May I request the keynote speaker, Dr. Arun Bhakta Shrestha, to please join us in the dais. Climate change specialist Alisima. May I also request keynote speaker Purnima Shrestha to join us in the dais. Mountaineer and sharing her experiences on the realities of Himalayas and how, from a mountaineer's perspective. To welcome you all, and as a member of NREN, I would like to welcome our chair of NREN from Nepal, Lochan Lalamate, as host of this event, and welcome here. Thank you, Lochan sir. So, and as I shared that we have secretary coming, I'll be onboarding her as she's here. To welcome you all and give you a warm welcome from the local host, may I request Lochan Lalamate sir to kindly welcome all the participants, guests, and well wishers of NREN in the Nepal as well as in the region. Lochan sir, please. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Rekha Sharma, Ministry of Communication and Information Technology, Government of Nepal. Chairperson of this opening ceremony, Dr. Jilang Wang, Chairman, Asia Pacific Advanced Network. Pramila Bajracharya, Ma'am, Secretary, Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, Government of Nepal. Distinguished officers from Government of Nepal, Universities of Nepal and Nepal Telecommunication Authority, Nepal Telecom and sponsoring organizations. Our keynote speakers, Dr. Arun Bhakta Shrestha and Purnima Shrestha, dignitaries from NCC, Asia Connect, Ethnic, GEON, Nordunet, and APAN member institutions, board members of APAN, advisor of APAN, distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to the inauguration of 55th Asia Pacific Advanced Network Conference, being held here in this Hotel Marriott, Kathmandu. It is an immense honor for us to host this prestigious event in Nepal and to welcome across the globe to our beautiful country. The APAN conference is a significant event that serves as a platform for researchers, educators, and innovators to share their experiences, collaborate, and develop new solutions to the challenges we face in today's rapidly evolving digital age. Over the next few days, discussion will held on a wide range of topics, including high-performance networking, advanced applications and services, cybersecurity, and many more. We will be learning from renowned speakers, participate in workshops, and engage in exciting networking opportunities. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the APAN organizers, sponsors, partners, and supporters, without whom this conference would not have been possible. I would also like to extend my gratitude to the conference organizers and volunteers who have worked tirelessly to make this event a success. That you will enjoy your stay in Kathmandu. Finally, I would like to welcome all of you once again and wish you a productive, engaging, and enjoyable conference experience. Let us embrace this opportunity to learn from one another, build meaningful connections, and contribute in shaping a connected future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nachal Nalamate, sir, for your warm welcome. And now, may I request you to please join us in the dais, Secretary for Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, Government of Nepal. Thank you for joining us on this afternoon. Thank you, ma'am. So, so in opening remarks as well as introduction, although we are aware of the APAN, but to do this honor, may I request Professor Jimong Wang, Chairperson of APAN, to introduce and welcome all to APAN55, sir, please.
So it's a traditional Chinese salute. Okay, so dear Minister Ritika Sharma and Ampa Shretska, Premila Binder Aya, and Dr. Bakuya Aya. So all distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to announce the offline APAN meeting is back. So when we remove our mask, and we welcome a new period of APAN. And so this time, it's my fourth year as the chairman of APAN. And I will retire just this August. However, it's my first time to stand here face to face, greet to you. So I'm so lucky. I must be the most special chairman of APAN. Anyway, we are back. Currently, there are, I think, 300 participants is attending this meeting offline. It's almost the same level before the epidemic. During last 3 years, with the efforts of all APAN people, we have held successfully 4 times APAN meeting. That helped us keep a very strong vitality. And also, we even attract more friends to attend APAN because some of them may not attend APAN because of time or expense or some reasons. So from that point, the online meeting is just okay. So the online is not a problem. The problem is sometimes we have no choice but how to attend the meeting online. So just now, I think in this meeting, there's still many participants they are attending our meeting online. So let's also welcome them. Since we have experienced a very special period, and we have bid farewell to this period and face the future, I think we should continue for APAN's mission, responsibility, and we should inherit APAN's culture and our spirit. At the same time, the world has changed and we have been changed. So we have to face the new problems and the challenges, and we should work together for the new achievements in the APAN family. And for this conference, I think maybe we just remember the APAN49 hosted by Nepal 3 years ago. It was cancelled just because of the epidemic. But finally, today, we come to this beautiful country. Our local host, Nepal Research and Education Network, they are a very important member of APAN. And it's a consortium of educational, research, and government institutions. They provide the high-performance network service at a very low cost. And they devoting themselves to establishing a national research and education network. And they are improving research by connecting international research and education network. So for this meeting, Asian has contributed very much, and they are thoughtful and professional organization and arrangement impress us very much. So I think we should express our gratitude to Indian teams. And also thanks to our keynote speakers. And in this conference, we have 4 keynote speakers. 2 international, that Dr. Franz Ada Leon, Director of ASTM from Philippines, and Eric Heather, CEO of Giant from Europe. And there's also 2 local keynote speakers, and they are Dr. Aaron Bihata Drasma and Mr. Pionima Shrestha. And let's look forward to their wonderful sharing. And we also thank to the support of APNIC Asset Foundation, and because they sponsor 3 cutting technology trainings, and this is very popular. So please pay attention to these trainings. And behind every successful meeting, there will be silently supporting teams, the local host, the program committee, technical committee, our general manager, our APAN-SEC and the area chairs, working group chairs, and the session chairs, and everyone. So also our sponsors, and they are Rijie company, it's from China, and Nepal Telecom, Asia Connect, Yihua Lu, they're also a Chinese enterprise, and Nepal Telecommunication Authority, APNIC, Internet Society, Sabusu, and WorldLink. Thank you very much for your contribution to the education and research collaboration among Asia Pacific area. So wish APAN55 great success. Thank you very much.
Professor Jilong Wang, and thank you for coming to Nepal. Thank you choosing Nepal, and thank you to come and make the physical APAN possible in Nepal. And it's so wonderful to have you here. Although our APAN has already started from yesterday itself with various breakout and sessions, this plenary we would like to open with lighting of the lamp and to dedicate a symbol of knowledge and wisdom. So that's how the tradition we basically focus on. And to do honor, may I request Honorable Minister and all the team to kindly join in lighting of the honors. So, ma'am, please. शुभारंभ गरिदिनु भएकोमा will be Mudiangal talking to the our international audience as well as many audiences who are listening to us from Nepal and elsewhere as well in Nepali as well. So thank you, Mananiya Mantriji. This opening plenary has been very impactful. We will have two keynotes. Also, we will listen to our honorable minister since she has to join the cabinet. So we are a little bit changing in the schedule. My apologies for that. But she wants to be with of the signing ceremony of Asia Europe Ring and Kisti and to do a brief presentation. May I request Mr. Musa from Kisti to do a brief presentation, and then I will request Francis Lee to do the presentation. And since this is an occasion where you want to bring this two relationship together in the front, and Minister has graciously agreed to witness this occasion also. So please, sir. So I will now request for a brief presentation, and we'll move on to a signing of the MOU on this. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Fu Sung-jo from KISTI. I'm the director of the Clarinet. Today, I'm so excited to be here and having a signing ceremony in front of all our APAN partners. For more than 20 years, KISTI and Clarinet we have worked together with distinguished airline partners, especially AO members individually. Today, through our MOU, our collaboration can improve the diversity and the literacy of international connectivity and enable the close scientific collaboration across the Asia Pacific and Europe. And the global science, big science. I give a brief introduction about Clarinet. Clarinet is built since 1988 is as a national research network in Korea. Yes, we have only 200 our LM partners as customers who is so deeply engaged in the scientific research in education. Yeah, also in this year, our whole platform was upgraded to the 600 gigabps standards. Also, in this year, we had expanded our international path to the Singapore and in Europe. So this is why we had joined the AER. So KISTI had national supercomputers. The name is Murion. This is the capacity is more than 20 petaflops. That is launched in the Elizabeth in 2018. Now the KISTI are prepared for new supercomputers. There is more than 500 petaflops, maybe almost reached 1 exaflops. So this whole of the infrastructure, high performance computers and network could be the in our data big data and the data intensive science. Already we have contributed to our network to our big science like the signals and science experiment. And also in this year, we are also focusing on the comparison the intercontinental optical clock to define the timing. That is all things we have to focus on. Yes, also this is We have so many good friends in GNG and APAN and APONET and GRP. So anyway, I believe KCI framework can improve and enhance the reliability of the AER network fabric and facilitate close collaboration among the research and education community across the continent. Moreover, collaboration gives us great opportunities to support the development of the technologies and then share the large-scale scientific facilities and big data within research and education in Asia and Europe. Back to the Francis.
Hi, I'm Francis Lee, our honored guest, and friends and colleagues. It's been a long while since we have met together. I just want to share with you about the Asia-Europe Ring. It started in 2019 when a group of us says, hey, we need more resilience for connectivity to Europe, because if I only have one link and if it breaks, it takes a while to repair them. So it started with eight people, 8 organizations coming together and signing an MOU on that. And we gigabits per second from that. And that was the in person before COVID hit. I think some of the people, signatories there, you can see them here in this meeting as well. In 2022, we have new members that join us. That's Klaus and Harnet. And we expanded, and as you can see from the image there, the signatories were virtual. We have to sign virtually for the whole community. And again, here we can see that we have gone up to 400 gigabits per second. Now, with this signing of between KISTI and AAR, we are going to raise that to 500 gigabits. It not only means that we have higher bandwidth between us, also higher resilience between us. More projects between Europe and Asia can progress and can be supported. So in total, we have 11 members of AER. Sometimes you may not know it. Things happening at the back end, links going down. It recovers very fast. We get that going up. So the researchers does not see the interruption. I would like to show this map as well, Asia Connect. It's not only the high-speed links that are important, the speed to the countries around the region are also important. There is a project, the Asia Connect project, which connects the less developed countries. Those who are a little bit more able, we provide the backbone to support the transit of the traffic to Europe and to the USA. So I'd like to show this Asia Connect picture to show the importance of it. It's not only the high speed. With that short introduction and background, we will proceed to signatory. Can I ask our honored guests to join us when they put up the table to witness the signing? As well, can I ask the steering committee members of AER, please come up to the front to witness the signing.
Thank you, Francis, for this face-to-face physical signing of this MOU. सरले भन्नु जस्तै यो एउटा सानो साइनिङको लागि चाहिँ हामीसँग स्पेसिफिक रिङ जुन बनिरहेको छ त्यसको विषयमा जुन 500 GBPS को रिङ बनिरहेको छ र त्यसमा चाहिँ आज कोरियाको इन्स्टिट्युटले पनि जोइन गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ सो त्यसको लागि उहाँलाई हजुरले पनि शुभकामना दिनुहुन्छ भन्ने मैले आशा लिएको छु र सो अनि एउटा पछाडि आउनुहुन्छ So this is an important moment for us. So उहाँले भन्नुभयो जस्तै अहिले यो एसिया पेसिफिक रिङ र कोरियाको नेटवर्क कनेक्ट भएको अवस्थामा अबको यो होल रिडन्डेन्सी र सँगसँगै स्पिडको कुरा पनि हामी अगाडि बढाउँछौँ र 500 जिबिपिएसको एउटा नेटवर्क बिल्ड भइरहेको छ। हामी नेपालमा अहिले एमबिपिएसको कुरा गरिरहेको छौँ र अब हामी यो द्रुत गतिमा हामी अगाडि बढ्छौँ। हामीसँग यहाँ सचिवज्यू पनि हुनुहुन्छ। सचिवज्यूलाई पनि यो हामीले अलिकति हाम्रो विनम्र अनुरोध नेपाललाई पनि यो ब्यान्डविथमा जोड्नको लागि चाहिँ पहल राखिदिनु होला भन्ने पनि हामी एकदमै आशावादी छौँ। Have been trying to lobbying with our honorable minister and as well as secretary to see this network in its country, and we are also our researcher, our education, our institutions are also benefited by these infrastructure that is being built by the collaboration of APAN, its member, and education research network members in throughout the world. Thank you, Francis sir. Thank you, steering committee, for choosing the time to sign this very special moments here, and thank you for the organizing team. My apologies for some kind of glitches, but I hope that's how the network works as well. You know, there are few glitches, but we infrastructure and all the emissions into the as it is. Thank you for that. So, as I already informed you, I am at 2:04. So this is 2 p.m. 4 minutes. And to so Honorable Minister Rekha Sharma to kindly address this gathering and welcome and also put her opening remarks on for this APAN55. Rekha ji, please, ma'am.
धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद महत्त्वपूर्ण कार्यक्रमका उद्घोषकज्यू। एसिया पेसिफिक एडभान्स नेटवर्क एपानको 55औं अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय सम्मेलनको यस विशिष्ट अवसरमा यस समारोहका अध्यक्षता गरिरहनुभएका एप्यानका अध्यक्षज्यू, कीनोट स्पिकरज्यूहरू, यो कार्यक्रममा सहभागी भइरहनुभएका तथा विदेशबाट उपस्थित हुनुभएका हाम्रा सबै विदेशी पाहुनाहरू, यहाँहरू सबैलाई म नेपालमा हार्दिक स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु, अभिवादन गर्न चाहन्छु। वर्षभरि फैलिएको कोभिड महामारीपछि भौतिक रूपमा आयोजना हुन लागेको यस 5 दिने अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय सम्मेलन नेपालमा गर्नुभयो। यो हाम्रो लागि गौरवको विषय हो। नेटवर्क र डिजिटल रूपान्तरण सम्बन्धी महत्त्वपूर्ण विषयहरूमा छलफल गर्न विज्ञ र पेसाकर्मीहरूको विशिष्ट समूह भेला भएको छ। यो हाम्रो निम्ति अत्यन्तै सुखद अवसर हो। एक किसिमको अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय बैठक तथा सम्मेलन आयोजना गर्ने अवसर प्राप्त हुनु महत्त्वपूर्ण अवसर हो। मलाई विश्वास छ यो सम्मेलन एसिया प्रशान्त क्षेत्र मात्र नभएर सम्पूर्ण विश्वका लागि महत्त्वपूर्ण साबित हुनेछ। कोभिड महामारीले एडभान्स नेटवर्क डिजिटल तकनिकबाट स्पष्ट भइसकेको छ। जुधाएर अगाडि बढ्दै गर्दा महसुस भएको छ भने भविष्यमा समाजको हरेक पहलमा सूचना प्रविधिको विकास र प्रयोग स्थापना गर्न सके यसले हामीलाई मानवीय व्यवस्थापनमा पनि ठुलो सहयोग पुर्याउनेछ। यसले देशको समग्र आर्थिक तथा सामाजिक विकासमा महत्त्वपूर्ण योगदान पनि गर्नेछ। यो समाधानमा सूचना प्रविधि व्यवस्थापन कृषिको आधुनिकीकरण स्वास्थ्य प्रविधि तथ्यात्मक नागरिकको पहुँच इन्टरनेट सुरक्षा र जलवायुलाई हिमाली क्षेत्रमा पारेको प्रभावका विषयमा छलफल हुने जानकारी पाएका छु। यो सबै विषय हाम्रो अगाडि चुनौती र अवसरको रूपमा आएका छन्। विद्यमान र विकास सक्ने चुनौतीको सामना सूचना प्रविधि प्रयोग गर्न हाम्रो लागि प्राथमिक बन्न पुगेको छ। यसका लागि राज्य सहित गर्ने सबै सङ्घ संस्था विश्वविद्यालय तथा विज्ञहरूको खोज अनुसन्धान यन्त्र हुनेछ। सूचना प्रविधिलाई डाक्टरीय पुर्याउने कुरालाई प्राथमिकतामा राख्ने नीति तथा यसका आवश्यक लगानी बनाउनु पर्ने आवश्यकता छ। सूचना प्रविधिको आवश्यक छ। यसका माध्यमबाट गरीबी विरुद्ध रूपमा अभूतपूर्व अवसरहरू प्राप्त गर्न सकिनेछ। प्रविधिको विकाससँगै डिजिटल डिभाइड बढ्दै गएको छ। डिजिटल डिभाइडको खडललाई कम गर्दै सूचना प्रविधिले सबैका लागि समान अवसर सिर्जना गर्ने वातावरण बनाउनु आवश्यक छ। सन् 2019मा अगाडि बढाइएको डिजिटल नेपाल फ्रेमवर्कले राज्यका बहुआयामिक विषयलाई सूचना प्रविधिको सहयोगले द्रुत विकास गर्ने परिकल्पना गरेको छ। क्षेत्रमा गतिविधिहरू अगाडि बढाउने प्रयास गरिएको छ। डिजिटल नेपाल फ्रेमवर्कले डिजिटल समाज निर्माणको लक्ष्य राखेको छ। नागरिकमा सुरक्षित गर्ने र यसलाई आम मानिसको जीवन स्तर सुधार गर्न सकिने विश्वास गरिएको छ। यस फ्रेमवर्कले डिजिटल साक्षरता प्रवर्धन, डिजिटल पूर्वाधार विस्तार र सूचना प्रविधि क्षेत्रमा नवप्रवर्तनलाई प्रोत्साहन गर्ने नीति, रणनीति र कार्यक्रमहरू समावेश गरिएका छन्। प्रविधिको उच्चतम नयाँ अवसरहरू सिर्जना गर्ने र आर्थिक समृद्धि हासिल गर्नु नै हो। डिजिटल नेपाल अतिरिक्त सूचना प्रविधि क्षेत्रमा अनुसन्धान महत्त्वलाई पनि जोड दिन चाहन्छु। अनुसन्धान, आविष्कार र नवप्रवर्तन विकासको मानदण्ड हो। यसले हरेक क्षेत्रको प्रगतिमा महत्त्वपूर्ण भूमिका खेल्दछ। अनुसन्धान मार्फत हामी नयाँ प्रविधिहरू पत्ता लगाउन, नयाँ अवसरहरू पहिचान गर्न र जटिल समस्याहरू समाधान गर्न सक्दछौँ। यसैले हामीले अनुसन्धान लगाउनु पर्ने आवश्यकता बढ्दै गएको छ। यसका लागि नेपाल सरकार सबै क्षेत्रसँग सहकार्य गर्न तयार छ। यसका निम्ति इच्छुक पनि छ। यो सम्मेलनले हामीलाई एक अर्काबाट सिक्ने उत्कृष्ट अभ्यासलाई गर्न पर्ने चुनौतीहरूको समाधानहरू उत्कृष्ट अवसर प्रदान गर्ने मैले विश्वास लिएको छु। क्षेत्र हो र यसबाट उत्कृष्ट लिन सक्दछ भन्ने मलाई विश्वास छ। हजारौं संख्यामा सूचना प्रविधिका दक्ष दर्शकहरू उत्पादन पुगेका छौँ। अवसर सिर्जना गर्दै विभिन्न कामहरू समेत गर्न सके तन्त्रमा पुर्याउनेछ। हामीलाई सरकारका तर्फबाट सूचना प्रविधिलाई विकसित गर्न गरिरहेका छौँ। सूचना प्रविधि कानुन परिवर्तन, आवश्यक नीति निर्माण, लागि सजिता स्थानको सुरक्षा लगायतका क्षेत्रमा हाम्रो दलसँग ध्यान गएको छ। रहेको छ। परिवर्तनको क्षेत्रमा प्रगति गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने हाम्रो विश्वास छ। हैसियतमा रहेर यो क्षेत्रलाई प्रबन्धन गर्न हाम्रो प्रयास गर्न चाहन्छु तथा विद्यार्थीहरूलाई यस क्षेत्रको विकासमा ठोस योजनाहरूसहित यसका लागि नेपाल सरकारलाई सहयोग गर्नका लागि पनि हार्दिक अपील गर्न चाहन्छु। यस सम्मेलनको आयोजक राष्ट्रका रूपमा नेपाललाई छनौट गरी उत्कृष्ट कार्यक्रम आयोजना गरेकोमा यस सम्मेलनका सम्पूर्ण आयोजक मित्रहरूलाई हार्दिक धन्यवाद ज्ञापन गर्न चाहन्छु। यस्तै महत्त्वपूर्ण कार्यक्रम नेपालले आयोजना गर्नुभयो।
I would like to briefly share, although you have been seeing the text. So I'd like to briefly share what she said. She welcomed you all and also thanked you for bringing APAN to Nepal. She put her commitment that Nepal government, from your learning, has been after the post-COVID, the technology, the information technology, the research and education has come to a common people's agenda, and that's what she has reiterated, that they commit to take this forward. So that's there. She also requested all the delegates to look for Nepal as opportunity for IT and other progress. So that's what she has also iterated in this part. So I would like to thank you, Honorable Minister, for her presence, for her gracious address to the gathering. She has a cabinet in next 30 minutes, I guess, so she will have to leave for us. But we'll continue with our Secretary for Education. So, धन्यवाद मन्त्रीज्यू, हजुरको धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद र our host to really dosing us. So, Lochan sir, thank you. And we will continue, मन्त्रीज्यू, हजुरलाई. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue in seconds opening plenary here, and to next begin with next we have from Dr. Dr. Fishta, who is a climate change specialist with EC Mode, and the topic that we will be sharing is climate change impacts in the East Hindu-Kush Himalaya, impacts for adaptation and building resilience. Sir, over to you, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our chief guest has just left, but Madam Secretary, Chair of APAN, Purnimaji, and all the participants of this AP55th meeting, warm welcome to Nepal as well as to the third pole. In next about 20 minutes, what I'm going to talk about is to give you a very brief overview of the kind of changes this region is experiencing, particularly related to climate change, and what kind of consequences we are already, experiencing, and what it is likely to happen, and a few thoughts about what could be done. I hope you'll find it useful. So very briefly, I'm going to talk about my institution, which is International Center for Integrated Mountain Development. The region where we work, called the Hindu Kush Himalaya, there are different names. Third pole I have just mentioned. And then about some of the changes related to climate happening here. In terms of impact, since I work in water sector, so I'll be talking about impact in the cryosphere, glacier, snow, and permafrost, maybe a little bit on water resources, extremes, and some of the things we could do actually to address those challenges. So that is going to be my presentation. About ECMOD and the reason in the National Center for Integrated Mountain Development, where I work as a strategic group lead for reducing environmental and climate risk, and as a senior climate change specialist, is an intergovernmental organization. Working in that region with the boundary called Hindu Kush Himalaya region. These are the high mountains of Asia, South Asia. As an intergovernmental organization, our member countries are, we have 8 member countries, and we operate from Kathmandu. We are, we do science, but we're not really a science organization. We do, application-based science for, understanding the challenges, but also coming up with solutions and interface between science and policy. That's what we do. Okay, so that's about ACMOD, but then moving into this region called Hindu Kush Himalaya, I also call the third pole, right? The Hindu Kush Himalaya region. Basically, it is the highest place where the highest mountain is. And we are honored to have Purnimaji, who has already scaled the highest mountain in the world. And of course, this is a global asset for food, energy, water, and it's also, in terms of cultural and diversity. One character of this region is that it is monsoon-dominated region. The moisture we get is from monsoon. So this is the kind of atmospheric circulation we have. In summer, it is southeasterly, whereas in winter, it is westerly. And these are the main sources of moisture. In a few months, we'll have the summer monsoon and we'll have continuous rain. So these two circulation system brings moisture. In low it is liquid rain. In highland, it is snow. And the snow actually nourishes our vast amount of glaciers, and it is a source of water here. And because of that, it is also known as the third pole. Was the core of Asia because the Hindu Kush region actually it gives origin to 10 major river systems shared by 8 countries. These are shown here. On the time, Indus, Ganges, Brahmaputra, Irrawaddy, Salween, Mekong, and Yangtze. some are transboundary, moving from one country, starting from one country and moving to other. Um, there are two poles, North Pole and South Pole, and this is the third pole. There are very little people in those two other poles. There are, very little people in this region. So what happens here actually is very important in the sense that if you count the people in the Hindu-Himalayan region, it is 240 million. But if you count people living in the downstream in the river basin, it is 240 plus 1.6 billion, which is around 1.9 billion. And if you remove the population, it becomes 1/4 of the global population, right? So what happens here in economy actually impacts 1/4 of the global population. And the question is what is actually happening, right? What are the climatic changes happening in Hindu-Kush Himalayan region? Very quickly, I don't want to, fill with those graphs. And this kind of graphs you see quite a lot these days when you are looking at IPCC report, for example. Just so that the mean temperature change actually, if you just look at the trend, it very much follows the global trend, right? In the time, around the century, rising trend from 40s to 70s, in decreasing trend, and there after more kind of increasing trend, right? So that is what we see globally in global averages. We see that in HKH region also. HKH region in semi-environment, a lot of warming, warming from 70s is comparable or slightly higher than the global average. I would not say it's the highest, but it is quite high, right? And the next important thing is precipitation. In terms of precipitation, we still do not see a stable trend. It seems like the extremes are increasing, both with extremes and dry extremes, right? Having too much rain, too much precipitation, but sometimes drought spells are increasing. So these are what we know from the past. Really does not look good for this region. Actually, at the end of the century, there are different, climate models trying to project what is going to happen in this region, and of course, there are a lot of uncertainties. But with what we know that even a moderate climate change scenario will lead to something like 4.5 degree Celsius warming compared to the baseline. But then if it is extreme, it could be as high as 5.5 degree. And if you know those number means it can be really, really problematic for this reason. Okay. Yeah. Similarly, in terms of precipitation, it is going to actually increase, but with a lot of, regional diversity. What is concerning is in the future as well, like we have already started experiencing, the extremes are going to increase, which are even more problematic to manage. We know that, right? Okay, I think I will need some help changing the slide. Okay, I think we have heard about, keeping a cap to the warming, right? And the negotiations have been around, at least from the interest point of highlands and African countries, to keep the warming by the end of the century at 1.5 degree compared to the pre-industrial period, which doesn't seem a very likely scenario, not being too pessimistic. But I just wanted to highlight here that even a 1.5 degree scenario is too hot for this reason, because we want at least by 0.3 degree more than the global average, more than 1.5 degree. And I will a little bit later show you what does it mean for us. So what are the impacts about the share? What we have found from the research is that even if we manage to keep it at 1.5 degree, 1/3 of our glaciers will vanish. And is inevitable because we know we cannot go below 1.5 degree. I mean, we need miracle. Some of us do believe miracles will happen. But if we are to be realistic, this is going to be a very, very difficult challenge. So it seems like 1/3 of our glaciers are going to disappear. If we keep it at 2 degrees, you know, will vanish, right? I think that is what we're looking at. And what does it mean for the ecosystem and water? We'll talk about a little bit later. Similarly, snow cover and other related things will change in this region. Okay. Maybe all of you have been to the glaciers, don't know what a glacier is, but just for those people who might not know what a glacier is, this picture actually shows a general type of glacier, with accumulation area where the snow accumulates, elevation area where snow melts, and somewhere in between there is a equilibrium line. This is you can kind of see that it has gone down. I will show you a little bit later, like this one, right? I don't know why other people are disappearing. I think they're a little bit. Okay. के भएको छ यो टर्न भइरहेको छैन I don't know. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Okay, here you see the line is a line of several years ago or even a century ago the glacier was, and that it has a lot of ground. And in this case, a glacier has formed, right? A glacier lake has formed, and it can be another type of problem. So this is the kind of thing we are experiencing in this part of the world. This is Everest from the north side, and this is Rumuk Glacier on the north side of Everest. And this is a picture taken in 2021 by George Mallory, and another picture taken in 2007. You can see the amount of degradation that has happened. Just to help you, this is the level of ice that has gone down in that particular place, which is around 100 meters. And if you have moved around in Kathmandu, some of you have done, this is the new tower. We have 79 meter, I mean, the ice that out of that place is even, more deeper than the tower we have in Kathmandu, right? Just to give you an example, again, I think Purnima will be talking about her own first-hand experience about those. And sometimes we try to see what in terms of water, the likely changes in water we are going to experience. And it seems like, glacier snow and permafrost is very important in this region. The importance of those are limited in the highlands. As we move down in those river basins like Indus, Ganges, and Brahmaputra, the role of meltwater becomes less, and the role of rainfall, groundwater becomes more. So as we move downwards, the fraction of water supplied by rainfall and groundwater is more important. So importance also diminishes as we go down. But in the highland, the frozen water, melting of frozen water, ice, snow actually is the predominant source of water, and the impact is likely to be more significant. Okay, so the impact likely to happen, as I said, water availability in the river basin in Athens is not going to change so much, but in the highlands, of course, when see, availability, interannual availability is going to be very important. So managing water resource is going to be a challenge, right? Having said that, major part of water resource comes from springs, groundwater, especially in Midville, Kathmandu, for example, right? We do not have glacier or snow. So this part of region actually is experiencing a lot of spring vanishing or so that's another kind of problem we are experiencing. Not necessarily due to climate change, but there are a lot of other changes happening, socioeconomic changes, landscape change.
So that's another kind of thing we are experiencing. Moving forward, another thing that is very important, which can be actually exacerbated by climate change, is floods. This region is prone to a lot of floods. We experience flood almost every other year. 2010, the Pakistan flood, I hope you have heard of that, killed more than 2,000 people. And the cost was actually very, very high, 10 billion. 2013, the Pakistan flood, more than 5,000 people killed, and 2022, again, Pakistan flood, 1,700, more than 1,700 killed. These are just example.
and resonating Himalaya. The huge domesticated wild ox like that, the percussion of the gong, the drums, and the trumpets, everything at once beats and strong. The calling and calling of birds and animals, the romantic buzzing of drones, flanked by the response of the towers. She is hypothetically lived in the soft and southeast northern mountains. Then later, she realized what a big protagonist are the Himalayas. They gifted us with an environment of perfect ecological balance where we live and thrive, the abode of exuberant natural beauty and thought. And that is our country, Nepal.
Namaste. Myself, Purnima Srishta, would like to express my due regard and respect to honorary chief guest, all the guests and everybody present over here. The video played our short well amazing. I feel privileged to be introduced in that way. Ladies and gentlemen, as a mountaineer, I have had the opportunity to experience all types of situations from adventure to emotional, good and bad as well. Obviously, good things make me happy and bad things make me sad. But this day, I feel very much worried. Lately, I saw a dream about the mountains just in the same way as I used to dream in my childhood. But there is difference. The dream I saw few days ago wasn't a simple dream. It was nightmare. Please witness the personification of that nightmare through the video which follows now.
This is the youngest of the planet, the most majestic, the handsomest of all, the most sought after by the climbers, the tourists, the sightseers, and the connoisseurs of magnificence of nature. But don't be mistaken by the outer cover. If you go deep into my eyes, you'll be able to sense out the agony that I am in. When the tucson breeze softly embraces me, I step into the domain of mesmerizing flashback. The curious glimpses of my past touch the rugged surface of the present. In such a short span, till the crimson rays streaming me, I feel that I am confused with the spirit, which returns to me the lost aesthetics. But the blossom of nostalgia doesn't stay for long. It fades away like a soul which leaves our water in the journey of our lives. I look back on the concrete of reality, which identity into innumerable pieces. I have a question for you all. Are you made up of the hardest rock? Are you the unbreakable, the impenetrable, the incomprehensible rot who doesn't identify the pain of others? Look at my torn heart. See what have you done to my topography. Looks shabby, shackled, mutilated beyond limits. Do you enjoy inflicting pain on others? Isn't that a process of pain? Tell me, tell me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are able to feel the pathos of our Savior, the Messiah, the mighty Himalaya, which has become so fragile. But why? Why is it so? Is anybody answerable? Yes, I think all of us answerable. Ladies and gentlemen, nature is a boost to us. Nature has given us so many facilities. The listage is endless, but in return, what have we given to nature? Just destruction, nothing else. Despite that, what does nature say? You know, watch this video.
Change is done. Even I wasn't in existence until 600 years ago. When that formation happened, as a result of the checkpoint movements and collision between the Indian and the Eurasian plates. The passing time, even this has speedily developed with advancement in science and technology. But it is your die-hard need for power and supremacy that resulted into ocean layer depletion and ocean hole formation and easy entry paths to the devastating ultraviolet rays to attack our human race. Let's talk about the greenhouse gases which blanket the earth, which track the sun's heat. And consequences are I told you realize those options, the diabolic climate change and the satanic global warming have vandalized system. Everything's in a desire under determination. Now in the urban classes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we should have let nature taking over all. But we did not do that. We also struggled that. Had it been possible, we would have shifted Himalaya to south. Oh, why south? Or for that matter, if I am not making a mistake, the country who feels that supremacy and power is its property would take by Himalayas. I discuss those people who fiddle with nature in a wrong way, have done all the blunder and who has suffered. A country like Nepal has suffered.
This is just a teaser of film called glacial lake outbursts that many such floods have occurred in Nepal in the recent times. Climate change is category disturbing our ecobalance. Global warming being the regional rate of climate change is alarming. It makes you take a speedy course. The fall of massive avalanches, oh God, is horrifying. Unless we put a cap to all these, the extinction of the Hindu Kush region, which extends 3,500 kilometers over or part of 8 countries from Afghanistan to Myanmar, is sure to happen. We are the source of very large Asian river system and provide water and basis for livelihoods to a population of 240 million people in the region. The constant rise of temperature will have us flooded. Life without water is catastrophic beyond any imagination. The intensity of the disastrous operations of climate change can be seen in bad magnitudes. Snowfall rates have drastically come down. See how ugly and bright I look. When I look at myself in the mirror, I feel like cracking it into pieces. The causal effect of rising temperature is known to us. Green earth is turning brown. A day will come when it will become black. Our agricultural lands will become black. Look at the geological conditions. The rainfall pattern has seen a real change. Our geographical features, the snow of the lush trees and valleys, the luxuriant flora and fauna, exotic, different horticulture. Anybody on earth would visit the new barren mountains, the lush brown fields and valleys, the sparse flora and fauna, the unexotic and dull horticulture. Oh, beings, the lines of wonder and prepare to move. This will reach The farm was no return.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we should seriously implement on your theory of prevention is better than you. I'm sure this is easy and safe method to avoid or bigger trouble. I would like to tell me the actual despair that we are quietly and peaceful nation. Then my question is, why should we suffer because of you? Let's take the example of our country when there is scarcity of drinking water. We, the people of Kathmandu, buy water from tankers, whereas the people of mountains have no option but to face the problem. I have been to the mountain many times. I have mixed up with the people living there. They are very simple and sweet. They are never interfere with nature, but today their life is in danger. This is very sad. You watch this video, everything will be clear to you.
We are the real children of Mother Earth. Our actual nature loves. The nature protagonists. The respect nature. And then, of course, even the slightest cloud to the environment. You come to conquer us. Will you go back? Or do you leave? You go, litter and waste everywhere. Doesn't that cause environmental threat? The inhabitants of our region with the humans. Oh, what a disgusting situation.
The boons of intelligence here, which we have received from the Creator, should not transfer into prawns like the Midas clause. The popular story of King Midas, who had received a boon from the gold of god of wealth, dynasty, that whatever he put the would turn into the gold, stand feet of air. He was the greedy king. He would all turn into gold. How could he eat those gold blocks? Lately, the king's Midas tossed his daughter, his two turned into the gold. However, God of wine took back the boons he had received, all become normal. So, talking this story as a lesson, shouldn't we get on with the process of correction? Well, I think our survived the Great Himalayas has some suggestion in it store. Let's watch.
Despite the catastrophic storms and quakes, assault from all sides, environmental attacks or natural disasters and human bombardments, I have stood rigidly steady, strong and unshaken. I am the Taurus pedestrian, witnessing a world's art movement of the entire scenario. The human race is the most intelligent and rational being ever created. And it is you who modestly says to earn this boon. If it is so, then you have defined the infinite will. So activate the correction tools from the fertility of your brain. What Darwin, Einstein, Edison did were remarkably beneficial. I understand technological development is necessary for mankind. Advancement in science and technology has made human life easier in all sectors, be it health, agriculture, engineering, communication, transport. Hence, preference should be given to technology, but not at the cost of environment. When I underwent an in-depth review of the research and development policy manual, I decided to give a thought of leaning back on information and communication for the addressing of climate change issues. Earth observation satellite using remote sensing technology. The solution of examining all environmental changes occurring in the planet. In the present scenario, this sector has been dutifully doing real-time monitoring of climate and environmental changes like air quality index, flash floods, water level of high altitude zones. This enables us to be pre-alert about the possible calamities. But again, a contradicting element was the installation of data centers in my high altitude zones, which is most suitable for this, as they get natural refrigeration, but at the same time, we are enveloped by the risk of carbon emission. There is a positive aspect which controls me, and that is the accuracy of data from localized channels, which is higher than the satellite data. In that way, where the data could be compliant with each other, and better precautionary measures could be applied. My dear inhabitants of the world, I have a message to you. Make environmental conservation and technological development easy. On behalf of Mother Earth, I wish to say a few restrictions to conserve her. Otherwise, you will be devoid of lessons.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do hereby express my generous thanks to you for providing me a platform so closely where I could put off my voice on the issue of climate change, but I am just half the speaker. In fact, greater part of my opinion was in the form of those video clips, which has the personified from of my beloved the great Himalayas. I am highly positive that technology and invention would mitigate the negative effect of climate change on the earth. Thank you.
What I can sense is she's a mountaineer. She can climb these 7 top mountains in the world, and definitely this was her experience and the message from the country of Himalaya, from Nepal. Can we be more considerate to our nature, to our Mother Earth, and to also, to share her pain that she has been through, and as Dr. Arun also shared some of his thoughts. So I guess my technical team is ready with the next presentation from the Everest itself, where our technical team is almost working from not day and night, but for last 4 years. So there they go. So I think Pawanji is there again to welcome you to Nepal from Everest.
Good morning, respected participants. My name is Pawan Sakya, and I'd like to welcome all on behalf of APAN55 Organizing Committee in this majestic land of Mount Everest. This is Mount Everest, where you can see the burst of cloud, and we are laying the fiber which connects Namche Bazaar to this majestic place. And it's almost 44 kilometers, and it's been funded by European Commission, 10 Star CC, and Asia Connect. And it's been implemented by ICT4D and NREN, and supported by OCC, Global Plan, and ICAP. So this is the surrounding, and I once again would like to welcome you all in this beautiful country, and may APAN55 be successful. Thank you.
I've been informed that Pawan sir will be joining us on 16th. That's the message. This is still in the Himalayas, in the Everest. So I hope that this 3 messages from Dr. Arun, Purnimaji, and Pawan will encourage some of you or motivate some of us to really visit the mountains and also be there in the areas. So So in the recent few years, we have not been able to meet Pawan sir in Kathmandu, so we normally meet him online, so he's somewhere there. So,
This is very helpful. So I think we have to expose the
all the public is saying the team is action, it's a action, and we are just
the sound is being right now. Mr. Howard. We just moved the cover.
Thank you, Pawan sir and the team of Reflected Broadband for creating the device from Nepal. And this is the message that we want to give along. And to also address this August gathering as a final speaker, also a representative of the government in Nepal. May I request Pramila Bhattacharya ma'am from Secretary for Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, Government of Nepal, to address this gathering. And also, on behalf of Nepal as a local host, I would like to request her to share her gratitude to all of the participants who have come to Nepal. Ma'am.
Thank you. Guests, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to welcome you all in this beautiful Himalayan country, Nepal. And it is our pleasure to perform such a beautiful program in Kathmandu. And I would like to, first of all, thank the organizing committee to give me the opportunity to say a few words here in this August gathering. I believe that this type of conference will help our country like Nepal to go further in different field of technology for the development of Nepal and Nepalese people. I also believe that during this conference, there are a lot of discussion and come up with a solution for the development of our country. And I hope that this type of conference will bring a solution in the field of science and technology for the country and the people. I would like to thank all the guests and organizing committee members to organize this 55 APAN conference in Kathmandu, and I hope a great success of the conference. Once again, thank you for all, and thank you so much, and wishing you a pleasant stay in Kathmandu. Thank you.